Yo, YouTube, what's crackin' like a jacket smacking? It's Waffleman with a video, and today I'm going to be talking about the problems with NBA 2K14, or maybe not the problems, but in my personal opinion, what 2K should have fixed from 2K13 and should have been improved in 2K14 or added or included or whatever. But here are my gripes with 2K14. Now the first thing is that you still can't mute people. To me, this is the number one issue, because every online game has an option to mute people, and muting people is essential, because if you want to mute somebody that's probably talking too loud, or their mic is just bad, and there are a lot of people that have bad mics online. So if I'm playing teamwork with one of my friends and I want to just talk to my friend, and this guy has a bad mic on and we don't want to quit, but this guy just has a bad mic and they won't lower it or turn it off, then we need a mute button so we can mute them and the problem will be solved. Another thing is about 2K14 is that it seems like you could dashboard. Now if you don't know what dashboarding is, it's basically either turning off your PS3 in an online match, or signing out. So it looks like you could dashboard in quick match team, not quick match team, but quick match versus mode, right? And I'm not even gonna lie, I quick match once. I dashboarded one time, and it was in this game right here, but I was winning in the third quarter, but I wanted to play with my friend, so I just dashboarded. Anyways, it doesn't matter, because I'm not even gonna lie, I'm probably gonna sell 2K14 soon on my system, because I'm gonna get the PS4 anyways. But yeah, it seems like you could dashboard, and I've seen another video from Shake and Bake where he said that in quick match team up people just dashboard. I mean, not quick match team up, but my team. In my team, people just dashboard all the time because they're losing. So that's another thing that needs to be fixed, because dashboarding in my team takes a greater toll, because you don't get a win, but they don't get a loss, so there's no penalty whatsoever. Another thing is about the cruise mode. Now in cruise mode, there's 5 versus 5, 3 versus 3, but you can only have up to 6 players, man. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. How can you have 5 versus 5 but you only have 6 players in your crew? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, in 2K11 there was like what, 15 members in your crew, 10, 12 members, but there's only 6 in this game. That's a problem to me, because you can't have a crew like that. There needs to be more people that you could invite and play with, man, not just 6. That doesn't make any sense. Now the next thing about cruise mode is that it's not facing, like, it doesn't match up with similar skilled players. Like if you're a team of 60 my players, you might be facing 90 my players, and that could happen like consistently. That could happen all the time, because they're paying money into the game and your crew's not. And another thing about that is that you can't even back out. So if you want to back out because they're too nice, or you don't want to play them because they're cheesing, or they cheese whatever, you can't back out. So 2K needs to include some type of patch to fix this. And another thing which I'm really disappointed about in 2K14 is that there are no changes to the online association. And that's a problem for online association, because the worst thing that people have always been complaining about in the online association is the vetoing trades. So how could they not fix the vetoing trades so that only the league owner could veto trades? How could they not fix the off season so the off season doesn't take like 5 days? How could they not fix that stuff? That just pisses me off, man. And now the other stuff is basically just simple stuff that I want to talk about. The blocking system. The blocking system sometimes can be a little bit too much. Like sometimes there are just way too many blocks, and sometimes the blocks just happen so easy. And also the turnovers. There also seem like to be a lot of turnovers in the game sometimes. I like the feel of the game, it feels nice, it feels realistic, but sometimes the turnovers can be overwhelming, including the blocks. So that's another thing I want to see fixed, just keep it down a little bit better than that. And I don't know if this is really a gripe, but in my personal opinion, the shot back feedback system was better before in 2K13, because in this game the shot feedback is just a little thing in the right corner of your screen. You're gonna see it right now when I take a shot. It's just a little box, and I'd rather have the one from 2K13 because it actually tells me the shot. Because I just don't like the way the shot feedback is in this game. But you know, it's not that big of a deal to make a complaint about. So, and I'm perfectly fine with playing the game like this. I'm still doing good. And another thing about 2K 14 that kind of sad about is that in quick match team up, you still usually get a lot of bad teams. You know, for some reason, whenever I play quick match team up in 2K and 2K games in general, you never get the powerful teams like all the time. I barely play as the Knicks, barely play as the Heat. You know, we get the Clippers once in a while. The Lakers we don't get as often. But I like to see, you know, the Heat more and you know, more of the Knicks. You know, more power teams, because power teams. And I'm not saying all the teams are bad, but the better team should have a greater, you know, play, like a play window than the worst teams, because people are gonna play more if they have better teams to play. People are not gonna stay to play if they have like the Bobcat. I mean, well, the Bobcats are pretty nice, but let's say if they had the Bucks. The Bucks are okay, you know, Butler, OJ. That's not a bad team. But alright, let's say the Magic. No one's gonna play if there's the Magic and the Suns. Like no one wants to play that matchup. That's a bad matchup. No one wants to play that. And the last thing is probably that I don't know what happened to the Dream Team, but the Dream Team and Team USA are not in the game. So if we want to get that nice private team up where everybody could get a nice player, you can't have that, which kind of sucks. And look at that. There's a shot feedback right there. That's it. In the right hand corner. And anyways, YouTube, that's all I have to say. And I'm out. Peace.
Anthony drawing the double team. Martin. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it.